And when I went over for an interview, they will say sorry and ask me to leave.
They've tried to send out a lot of resumes, however, they don't receive any response from the employers.
这是我第一次可能会有这样近距离和听障人士相处。
If you're in the accounts department, you may be required to communicate with relevant stakeholders, suppliers, our delivery crew.
是会有一些担心我们是否能够顺利的沟通。
My name is Jessica Lu. I'm born deaf.
卢淑凤 Jessica 是本地食品供应商李辉兄弟里的一位行政人员。
She has a really very good sense of humor. So there's a lot of office banter.
I like working here very much because my colleagues are all very good. We have this teamwork.
在找到这份工作之前，淑凤的职业生涯几经波折，遇到了不少挑战和困难。
So I have about probably between 10 to 14 different jobs through the years. So those jobs include operational. Then after that, so I was with the DBS center. So I was doing the clerical work. Then after that, I was also in a law firm doing administrative work. And after that, I was working with the NTUC. My ex-co-worker, they will be very focused on their work. So they will never interact with the deaf colleague. So they are not willing to learn sign language. They will just keep writing to me. Or they will use the mobile phone, they will just type and then just show me. They will always be in their own group. When they go for lunch, then I'm always alone. So I will just eat alone for my lunch time. I feel isolated. I also feel sad. I also feel depressed.
淑凤天生失聪，毕业于聋人学校后，虽然接受了不同的职业培训，但求职之路一直充满挑战。
When I went over for an interview, and maybe the employer realized that I'm a deaf person, they will say sorry and ask me to leave. Some companies they may reject because they will say that I'm deaf. Then they say that because I need to make phone calls or answer phone calls, and they say that I'm not able to speak. So I say okay, I accept that. So I accept that rejection.
She first came to SEDEF to seek assistance, financial assistance for her hearing aids. After that, she let us know that she was actually looking for a job as well.
大约在同一时间，李辉兄弟食品的总经理李晴刚完成了初级手语课程，正在考虑给团队添一位听障员工。
I felt that maybe after all, a deaf person is not any different from anyone who is hearing. So I'm also curious to see, how a deaf person can value add to the team. And also a small medium enterprise, right, may be a bit more difficult to attract and retain talent. So through this experience, I think we can really expand the talent pool.
李晴主动联系新加坡聋人协会，协会为想聘请聋人的企业提供聋人意识课程和工作场所评估，帮助公司为听障员工创造一个更安全、更友好的工作环境。
I see a lot of sprinklers, but I don't see a visual alarm, the light indicator.
The indicator light.
It'd be good to have those visual indicators so that Jessica will know that there's a fire going on and she will know what to do.
Right. Okay. So here will be Jessica's new workstation.
So I think it will be better for her to actually face the door so that she have a better idea of who goes in and out.
当你听到说你们会有一位新同事，可是他是听不到的，那时候你的反应感想是怎么样？
当我第一次听到这个消息的时候，我是感到蛮好奇的，因为我很好奇他会为我们的团队带来怎样的新体验。但是同时也是会有一些担心我们是否能够顺利的沟通。
因为呢，这是我第一次可能会有这样近距离和这个听障人士相处。可是呢，我也非常的期待，他可以为我们公司带来怎样的改变。
因为同事们都抱着开放的心态， 融合就不是什么大问题了。经过一段时间的适应，淑凤很快的就成为了团队的一份子。
During the lunch time, they were chatting, so I'm asking them like, what are you chatting about? So there's one girl, she's willing to like even show me on the mobile phone. Sometimes she will sign to me, so because I've taught her some sign. I'm not being left alone. So I'm happy when the colleagues are speaking away. Yeah, so I'm even happy to know what's going on. I'm willing to teach my colleagues to learn signs like thank you, like sorry, like busy, understand. Just for fun, I will teach them some simple sign language.
从零开始就是 A、B、C、D 这种 A 到 J 的手势。然后呢，像刚刚我们每天都会问我们 lunch time 要吃什么？因为我们这里有一间反正就是擂茶嘛，擂茶是一个这样的标志。但是属于我和我们之间的标志，并不适用于大众。我们时常一起讲笑话，如果我同事做了错误的手势，我们就会一起笑别人。然后他弄我，其实我觉得我弄他会比较多一点。例如他教了我这个手势 ，no 就是不要嘛 ，no。然后很像他讲这个你可以帮我教我怎么做吗？然后我就这样，然后他就会来打我。
其实她是一个非常幽默的女生来的，而且呢，她虽然说可能会有一些交流的障碍之类的这些问题，可是呢，她也不会说很像不要来参与我们，就是她会很像一直会就是和我们一起进行交流。
同事们也从淑凤身上学到了新东西，打破了旧观念和刻板印象，例如听障并不等于哑巴。
他第一次来的时候比较不怎么发出声音，其实他会发出一些声音，但不是那种句子，就是笑笑非常大声。
其实我觉得他们其实和我们普通人其实是一样的，就是说其实沟通上面呢，只是说我们用了另外一种语言来交流，我们能做到的他们也都能做得到。
Jessica's presence has encouraged the team to do things differently. Maybe they think of more creative ways in terms of communication styles. I think I have become more aware and more understanding of what are some of the challenges that my team members are going through, whether be it is for work or in their personal lives. In terms of expectations, right, we still have the same for her as a deaf person in comparison with a person who is hearing. I have not seen any dip in productivity. The whole accounts team have to complete the same number of tasks. The deadlines are still met.
在拍摄结束之前，工作团队问淑凤，她最希望听力正常的人了解聋人世界的一件事是什么。
So I'm hoping for deaf awareness to be raised. If the hearing people to speak to us, don't pull our hair. Sometimes they will crush a piece of paper and throw at us, at the deaf people, to get our attention. I think it feels very rude. And also don't shout at us because we are not able to hear you. So they can walk over and come on us, tap us slightly on the upper arm. For the deafness, I don't see as a disability. We are actually equal with the hearing. We can do the work, we can do the same work.